Hi, मैं हूँ Arjun Kapoor and you're watching me on ETimes. The beard, that's tough to keep on for a long time.
Yeah.
Because I think I was losing out on people recognizing me also. मेरे घर वाले भी थोड़े frustrated हो गए थे. It's not the most fun looking like that, roaming around on a day-to-day basis.
True.
A load off my chest for obvious reasons when a film does well.
Yeah.
To get the Mickey off your back. Problem क्या है निजी जिंदगी में everybody says you don't smile enough. They all get scared of me, they say, because I don't know why. वहाँ पे सर मेरे को वो दांत वाली हंसी थी. सर दांत वाली हंसी सर नहीं मेरे को वो I want to see, I want to feel the menace and I want to feel how happy you are that you're going to go and do what you're going to do. पता नहीं क्यों घोड़े बेच के सो गया था दोपहर को. Because मैं रात भर सोया नहीं था. Then I went to the temple in the morning. I remember. I went. I came back. घर पे पूजा थी उस दिन दिवाली की. मैंने फोन ज्यादा देखा नहीं. इन सब से बात की. रोहित सर का फोन आया था और लग रहा था कि फिल्म सही जा रही है. तो मैं 3-4 घंटे सो गया था. तो उसके बाद तो बहुत फोन आए थे. 6 बजे के बाद बहुत फोन आए. I was actually just numb, which is good in a way. I was not sitting expecting. बहुत बार expect किया और फोन नहीं बजा. एक डाउट आना चालू होती जब 2-3 से ज्यादा सही नहीं पड़ती. Also the worst feeling is when the films are in between, they are neither hits or flops.
Yeah.
Then you don't understand what to take back from it also.
True.
But you also want somebody to just take a chance on you and give you that film and then make it land because you are just an actor in a film. Firstly, we were in character, but secondly, even when Ranveer is doing what Ranveer is doing, I think I'm the yin to his yang. I always allow him to be himself. And he does Simba so well. I was also enjoying watching him perform. That Steadicam shot when he walks out is amazing. When he gets a bit scared that he says, Singham aa raha nahi, aa chuka hai. And then he says, मैं check करके आता हूँ. Then he goes. Sometimes I used to fall when I was dubbing that scene. I used to laugh looking at that Steadicam where he's imitating Ajay sir. Also, it's great fun to watch.
My name is Jigar and you're watching ETimes. Today we are with Arjun Kapoor. Arjun, how are you feeling right now? First physically and then commercially, because the hair is gone, the beard has gone, the hair is gone, and you've delivered a 150 crore hit in 4 days.
So most of the hair is back also after going. I cut it off, it's grown out. The beard, that's tough to keep on for a long time. Because I think I was losing out on people recognizing me also. मेरे घर वाले भी थोड़े frustrated हो गए थे. It's not the most fun looking like that, roaming around on a day-to-day basis.
But in Mumbai heat.
Yeah, but it feels like a load off my chest for obvious reasons when a film does well. To get the Mickey off your back in this profession for the last so many years. 12 years now. I've met you 12 years back. You've seen the highs, you've seen the lows, but it's sometimes just good to get that. वो बोलते ना इस बार रावण जला तो वो नजर उतर गई. So it feels just like that. At this point, I'm just enjoying the moment and smiling. That's it.
True. Okay, coming to your smile, you really use your smile well in Singham Again as Danger Lanka or as Zubair. People, every time you smile, I was like, public was like, भाई अब कुछ बुरा करने वाला है ये.
तो problem क्या है निजी जिंदगी में everybody says you don't smile enough. They all get scared of me, they say, because I don't know why. But Rohit sir saw my smile, he said यही कर. बहुत अच्छा है. तो I said, but sir ये तो smile है. He said नहीं, do this, trust me. And in fact, the first shot where I'm sitting, the low angle where the jeep and you reveal my face for the first time जो film है, वहाँ पे he said मेरे को वो दांत वाली हंसी थी. तो I said दांत वाली हंसी. He said नहीं मेरे को वो I want to see, I want to feel the menace and I want to feel how happy you are that you're going to go and do what you're going to do because people don't know what you're going to do. तो वो दांत वाली हंसी थी. तो मैंने वो दांत वाली हंसी दी और लोगों ने मेरी दांत दी उसके बाद तो I'm happy.
No, people were actually scared with that smile.
So the smile actually comes from Ishaqzade's time, It's something that people have always connected with my smile, I guess. Ishaqzade also, I got slapped by Parinti, I smiled. So perhaps my smile is effective and that's why I use it miserly. It's good.
True. Okay, now, so I met you at the trailer launch as well. Then I asked what's the reaction you got. Today, it's been 4 days, the film has released. What was the first reaction you got, like when the film released, your first message you got on the phone? Like, what was the first thing? Who was the first person to reach out to you?
First person, I'm trying to remember now. I know Rohit sir called me at about 2 p.m.
Really?
Because he had seen the reaction, but I don't remember who else it was called. See, my team went, all of them had gone to see the film. So they went at the 9 o'clock, 9:45 show. So they all called me and gave me the update about the film. What else? Who else? I don't know. यार एक तो क्या हुआ था उस दिन मैं पता नहीं क्यों घोड़े बेच के सो गया था दोपहर को. Because मैं रात भर सोया नहीं था. Then I went to the temple in the morning, I remember. I went, I came back. घर पे पूजा थी उस दिन दिवाली की,
हाँ.
तो मैंने फ़ोन ज़्यादा देखा नहीं, इन सब से बात की, रोहित सर का फ़ोन आया था और लग रहा था कि फिल्म सही जा रही है, तो मैं 3-4 घंटे सो गया था, तो उसके बाद तो बहुत फोन आए थे। 6 बजे के बाद बहुत फोन आए थे। वो शुरुआत का फेज ऐसा था ना, वो बैटिंग करने जाओ, यू वर जस्ट गेटिंग अ सेंस ऑफ द पिच,
राइट।
आई वाज नॉट लुकिंग एट द फोन फॉर कि कोई फोन कर ले, कोई कॉल कर ले, आई वाज एक्चुअली लेटिंग इट बी।
Really? Because normally, because it's probably the biggest film of the year.
Yeah, but like I said, because I went to the temple and I did the puja, I went दिवाली की पूजा घर पे थी, तो I was occupied with that any which ways, और नींद आ गई तो रोहित सर से बात कर ली, तो I was at ease, that he was happy, he gave me a sense of the numbers where the film might be heading.
Oh wow.
And after that I just said I'll lie down for a bit, और मैं सो गया। शाम को 6 बजे से जो मेरा फोन टेक ऑफ हुआ ना, then it was like then the phone just kept going, then your DMs, your Instagram, then the fan clubs, then your introduction, then I started, so by about 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, but it was, I think that day I've only been on the phone after that when I woke up, because it was overwhelming. But the start was, I was pretty nonchalant, I don't know why, I think मुझे लगा मेरा reaction इतना आएगा तो थोड़ी ना पहले दिन पे आएगा, I thought, you know,
really?
I didn't really anticipate it. Maybe I'm being naive right now, but इतना सोचा नहीं था. I was actually just numb, which is good in a way. I was not sitting expecting. बहुत बार expect किया और फोन नहीं बजा, तो अब सोचना छोड़ दिया कि फोन बजेगा.
Okay, because normally okay, it's technically the biggest film of your
course,
career.
Yeah. And it's my biggest opener, biggest hit. 40 plus day one. Eventually Saturday onwards I had an expectation कि लोग देखेंगे अब जाके, because it sank in also यार. पहले दिन तो मुझे I don't know यार, it's also sometimes when you've been through enough highs and lows, when you're going through a low, you're not trying to get your expectations too high, you're not thinking about only positive, you're also thinking अरे what if it's negative. And it's very easy आज बैठ के बात करना कि यार सब अच्छा था, everybody knew it. I was also thinking like, I hope people enjoy my performance, I hope I resonate with people. You are a bit, how do I explain it? आप बिच चुके हो ना अभी ऑडियंस के सामने कि आप रिजल्ट दे दो, तो रिजल्ट जानना चाहते हो, यू आर नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग कि रिजल्ट इमीडिएटली 2 घंटे में मिल जाएगा, यू आर आल्सो होपिंग कि दे मे विल दे नोटिस मी, विल दे नॉट. सो आई थिंक आई वाज इन दैट फेज वेयर आई वाज जस्ट वेटिंग. आई डिडंट एक्सपेक्ट कि 2 बजे मुझे पता लग जाएगा कि मैंने तो, आई वाज लाइक ओके, धीरे धीरे द इमोशन विल कम, बिकॉज़ इतने सारे लोग हैं. आई थॉट आई माइट नॉट बी द फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी रिएक्शन, बट इवेंचुअली बाय 6 PM I did become part of the bigger narrative of people loving me.
Because technically it was you who was taking the story ahead. Everything was happening because you did something.
हाँ, वो कहानी है वैसी है, जब मैं नहीं भी हूँ तो मेरी ही बात हो रही है.
True.
साइन करने का एक और रीजन वही था कि यार मैं आता हूँ 30 मिनट बाद पिक्चर में, लेकिन ढूंढ तो मुझे रहे, बात चर्चा मेरी हो रही थी. So yeah, I knew somewhere the character will take the story forward, but you need to deliver ना. वो intro, what has happened to this introduction, I did not anticipate for the life of me. I didn't. I was happy with it when I saw it. Because the background score, the way but I never imagined it's taken a life of its own, yeah.
True, it has.
It's just, everywhere I go, wherever, for the last 5 days, everybody says, you know, when you're walking with the fire, so I'm like, okay, जब कुछ कनेक्ट होता है ना, आपको नहीं पता क्यों होता है, जब शूट कर रहा था थोड़ी ना पता था. So I didn't think कि 3-4 दिन के अंदर इतना धमाका हो जाएगा मेरे कैरेक्टर को लेके. I actually thought the film will be, I was looking more at the film, and then I thought I'll take my little cake ka piece in the side and then be happy with it. But now I'm getting a big piece along with the film, so I'm like getting a seat at the table with the film. I'm really happy about that.
True. Okay, you know, as you know, so the success has come after a long wait for you. How was that wait? What was the most frustrating part of that wait? Or the wait was frustrating, technically, because you're giving your best to every film that you do. And the results don't come out as one wishes or hopes to.
Frustrate. क्या होता है ना? See, you back yourself. You do 1 or 2 don't do well. You don't change the way you think. You still back your instinct and impulse. धीरे धीरे एक doubt आना चालू होती है जब 2-3 से ज़्यादा सही नहीं पड़ती. Also, the worst feeling is, you know, when the films are in between. They are neither hits or flops. Then you don't understand what to take back from it also.
True.
एक स्टेटस को वाली फिल्में होती है ना, जहाँ पे आप क्या इमोशन फील करो. एक आउटराइट रिजेक्शन होती है, एक आउटराइट अप्रूवल होती है. कुछ फिल्में इनडिफरेंट भी हो जाती है, तो आप समझ नहीं पाते हो. देन द अपॉर्चुनिटीज दैट यू वांट स्टार्ट चेंजिंग, बिकॉज द फिल्म्स आर नॉट कमर्शियली डन वेल. सो द फ्रस्ट्रेशन इज दैट you know that the business is ruled by money and box office, but you also want somebody to just take a chance on you and give you that film and then make it land, because you are just an actor in a film. आप बस चाहते हो कि वो एक करेक्ट फिल्म मिल जाए जहाँ पे चीज़ें जस्ट फॉल इनटू प्लेस पे, और वो हर एक्टर के करियर में अलग अलग पॉइंट पे आई हैं. तो आप बोल रहे हो यार मुझे भी वो एक मौका चाहिए. फिर आपको कुछ मौके मिलते हैं और आप खरे नहीं उतरते, and audiences do get upset with you. So the frustration is I wish I could tell them I'm trying my best. So there are lots of various degrees of frustration. But then you got to just believe in yourself on those bad days also and just keep at it. You got to keep chipping away because they always say it's one Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. One movie away from a...
So, आज हम जब बात करते हैं तो you realize, okay, that frustration is part and parcel of a journey to grow up. Every actor's journey is different. Mine, to reconnect with the audience, maybe I had to go through that to come back and connect with the audience.
Sure. Okay. Singham Again's trailer is probably the longest trailer or second longest trailer. I guess longest was cut by you. The longest was cut by you.
Yeah, that is true. That's quite a trivia, yeah. Shit.
Salam Ishq was cut by you.
Yeah, that was 4.5, I think.
I think 4.59.
Yeah, yeah.
एक second
कम था. हाँ. निखिल sir ने काट दिया. Yeah, so then this is I should tell Rohit sir that I have the trivia. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But Salam Ishq का teaser बहुत अच्छा था जो हमने काटा था यार. That was वो 1-1.5 मिनट का था जिसमें सब पूरा impact आ गया था. वो trailer actually इतने characters थे और इतनी कहानियाँ थी हम we couldn't. Yeah, but you're right. I just remembered that was a trailer. Yeah, that.
I had no idea that you had cut it. So someone told me that it's Arjun who's cut the trailer.
I mean, yeah, it was. We ideated together, all of us, and then I did the part. Yeah, but teaser se chalu hui thi baat, yeah. That were good old times.
Yeah. But you never thought of when that phase was happening, you never thought of producing yourself?
No, I did. Okay, so how do I explain it? I'm an actor because I wanted to produce and direct films. So I was on set to learn how to direct, and obviously production is something I understood very early in life. आज भी मैं production ही करता हूँ acting से ज़्यादा कई बार पिक्चरों में, because I understand it impulsively. It's something that comes easily to me. But I got this opportunity at Jigar and I just took it. It wasn't like, which is also why I think what happens is that people feel this is the end all and be all. For me, this is one of the things that I want to do in the film industry. But the time, over the last 3-4 years, the industry has been going through such a turmoil that you cannot, as an actor, when you're going through a bit of a low, try and do production and direction when you're also finding your feet again as an actor. So the idea was maybe by now I could have produced or directed also, but then I had to put that on the back seat. You have to change things, you have to improvise. So at some point I will produce and direct. It started from there, so it will come through. I just don't have a timeline to it. Hope soon. Fingers crossed.
Because I remember I met you during Aurangzeb. You and Prithviraj were talking at that time, and you all were discussing cameras. Like ये कैमरा इसे शूट किया, इसे शूट नहीं किया. हमने कौन सा कैमरा ये क्या चीज़ है ये?
तभी digital was just coming into vogue. पहले film होते थे. So Aurangzeb is shot on film still. And the thing is, I think I was shooting for 2 states, and 2 states was the first film we shot on digital, and I was telling him, and he had just shot. तो तभी focus, वो technical चीज़ थी. But yeah, so I'm enamored by filmmaking. See, for me, what's exciting is not only मैं जो कर रहा हूँ, मुझे set पे काम देख के बहुत मजा आता है. I'm like a student on set. I love being on set. So this is all eventually. That's why I choose to do so many different films. How do I explain it here? I did not come in saying कि मुझे I want to achieve this. I said okay. I was like a child in a candy store saying, okay, I get to work with this. I get to do this genre. I get to learn here because, I'm somebody who's not educated in film. This is my education. And I've really enjoyed it. But then what happens is when you get successful, there's accountability. And then I was not able to sustain a certain amount of accountability with my audience. So there was a bit of detachment. So now I've had to rework that out to again go back to being a student and enjoying this process again. So hopefully this film will allow me to go ahead and now produce and direct also.
Lovely. Okay. So one of my high points of Singham Again was your and Ranveer's that portion, which comes.
My first day of shooting.
Your first day of shoot. And I love that Ranveer is dancing around and you are literally sitting like you're literally chilling like a boss sitting there, like a gangster. बैठा हुआ है, तुम कर ले जो करना है, मैं देख रहा हूँ तेरे को. And all my attention was on looking at you, how you are reacting, because I was like, इस बंदे को मतलब he's literally in zen mode right now. जो कर ले तो करने दो, तेरे को जो करना है.
So firstly, we were in character, but secondly, even when Ranveer is doing what Ranveer is doing, I think I'm the yin to his yang. I always allow him to be himself. And he does Simba so well. I was also enjoying watching him perform. That Steadicam shot where he walks out is amazing. You know, when he gets a bit scared that he says, Singham aa raha nahi, aa chuka hai. And then he says, मैं check करके आता हूँ. Then he goes. Sometimes I used to fall, when I was dubbing that scene, I used to laugh looking at that Steadicam where he's imitating Ajay sir. Also, it's great fun to watch. And my character cannot react to him. I mean, I had to play that higher status where he's a child for me. I'm dealing with a much bigger situation. I don't take him seriously. So I think it worked out really well. He does what he has to do. He's a very gracious actor. He's an amazing co-star to have. He's allowed the scene to really flow. I loved working and watching him. when he enters and he says, "Jay मला माहित नाही ते सांगा." I said, "अरे यार ये तो मेरे को picture ही पसंद थी," and I'm hearing him and we're doing it. So it was a great moment to share screen space with him and a character that I've enjoyed also.
True. Okay. One film which I loved of yours, which probably did not work, connect with people, was Sandeep Upon K.
Yeah.
It really.
I don't think people saw it whether it connected or not.
That's the issue. People saw it once it released on OTT.
Yeah.
And even, I mean, people have written notes and notes of it after it released on OTT.
The amount of people, I mean, especially all of you all today that I'm talking, everybody's reminding me of.
Yeah, because
so it feels worse now.
because I think the movie was stuck because there was COVID. People
whatever.
And Yash Raj was very hell-bent on releasing in theatres.
At that point in time, circumstances didn't allow the best environment maybe for the film to reach the theatres, but that's okay. We take it on the chin. Like I said, sometimes you do your best and things don't align.
Yeah.
तो वो अलाइनमेंट की बात होती है. कई बार ऐसी ही फिल्म आएगी आगे चल के या किसी और के करियर में भी आ चुकी होगी, यू कैन सी हियर वो करेक्ट फिल्म सही टाइम पे अलाइन हो जाती है, वो थिएटर में भी लगी, लोगों को पसंद भी आई. इट्स लाइक हाउ डू आई से नॉट द ग्रेट वायर ऑफ एग्जांपल. आई थिंक दम लगा के हाइशा हैड हैपेंड. नो आउट ऑफ नोवेयर इट जस्ट केम. When you see a film like that, you're like, "Arey, where did that?" So Sandeep or Pinky.
True.
So I might have that at some point. You just keep working. See, you put your head down, you keep working. You can't control every narrative.
Yeah.
ये PR नहीं है ना कि आप narrative control कर दो. ये जिंदगी है जहाँ पे कई बार they land, sometimes the films don't land.
True.
It's a good film that didn't land, and it's a good performance that.
It's a fabulous performance, Arjun.
That I'm very proud of.
Yeah, it's a fabulous performance.
Thank you.
Okay, how's your finger now? Because I heard that you got hurt by playing
That
volleyball.
was many moons back now. अभी almost साल भर हो गया. It's healed, but see, like I can't shut the वो है छोटा सा damage.
कौन है इसका जिम्मेदार? अर्जुन,
नहीं, कुछ नहीं.
रणवीर सिंह है, अक्षय कुमार है, टाइगर श्रॉफ है, कौन है ये?
So we used to play volleyball when we were shooting the climax. रोहित सर गाड़ियों के साथ वॉलीबॉल खेलते, हम लोग एक्चुअली वॉलीबॉल खेल रहे थे. And Akshay sir was there for those few days, and Ranveer and Tiger, and obviously Tiger and Akshay sir go back from working together already, and Ranveer and me were hanging out all the time. So we decided to start playing, and then the game started, but it became heroes versus villains. Because they put me with all the boys and all the staff members, all the punters were together, and these three with their few punters. And I'm proud to say I gave them a very good fight. I was very happy about that at the cost of. And Ajay sir had told me चोट लग जाएगी संभाल के खेलना. I said नहीं sir कुछ नहीं. And then I could not tell anybody I hurt myself. I was scared. Rohit sir will send me back if he finds out that I'm busy. Instead of firing guns and all, I'm like, sir मेरी pinky finger पे चोट लगी हुई है. It would be a bit odd.
Okay. Now Arjun, my last question to you is, how do you see the next, whatever comes next, because there always is a film apparently you're working on right now. Let's not go there. But the point is,
सब लोग तो जान चुके हैं. But
हाँ, सब जान चुके हैं. But yeah, the point is, like, will you be more cautious now with your next what you take on next? Because today I think that because not as many films are being made right now.
Exactly.
So whatever you give your next becomes as most important right now. So and Rohit himself says that you should do 2-3 films at a time because कुछ बन ही नहीं रही है हाल फिलहाल.
See, पहले philosophy हमेशा ये थी जहाँ से मैं आया हूँ, जहाँ से मेरी शुरुआत हुई है. You should be planning one, you should be shooting one, you should be releasing one.
Yeah.
So that's the ideology that he's talking about.
True.
That you should be in the process of figuring your next one. You should be shooting one, and you should be कि एक महीने खत्म कर दी वो release होने वाली. So the cycle is continuous.
Right.
And I used to be a firm believer of that. Circumstances in my life changed, so it was not as easy to keep 3 or 2 churning at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just a fresh start for me now to assess. I don't want to plan. I don't want to think too much. I'm just happy to be in this moment. मैंने आगे का ज़्यादा सोचा नहीं है because that man proposes, God disposes वाले हिसाब से आप थोड़ा खुशी भी enjoy कर लो. I think I waited a long time to enjoy this, so it'll take its course. I never planned the first chapter of my life also. I'm not going to plan this next chapter of my life also. Let it pan out. And when we talk again, hopefully I'll have more clarity on this aspect of my life.
Sure. Cool. Thank you, Arjun.
Thank you so
much
much.
for your time.